Hey, I'm Andrew Savage, Season 7, Survivor Pearl Islands and Survivor Cambodia, Second Chance. This is my Ponderosa. I feel like Mike Tyson just co-clocked me, knocked me out, and knocked me senseless. That was, I mean, if anything's jaw-dropping in this season, you know, the PG blind side, all that, wow, this has got to take the cake, and I am okay with that. I'm not okay with it. I will be okay with it. I got to process it, maybe have a glass of wine. But I applaud it, and I have huge respect for Wentworth. And I will totally be okay. But to pull that off when the momentum of that alliance was just going to churn through the bottom 3 and 4, final 8, day 30, and to derail it like that, wow. Now that's playing Survivor.
So we're just going to quickly check your blood pressure and pulse. So, in terms of weight loss, do you remember how much you weighed when you came in?
Yeah, 176.
Yeah, so you're 80 kilos.
22 pounds. I got some work to do. Got some eating to do. With Angkor, all those challenges, I just gave it everything I had. Expending a lot, nothing coming in. And I know I went within 7 days on Anchor. I must have dropped 15 pounds. And I remember coming out of Pearl Islands my season, and I lost 16. And I was looking at my belly thinking, whoa, dude, you're in bad shape. Nothing like this. I've got more gashes and lacerations than I can count. I'm gonna mentally heal, emotionally heal. I'm going to stay the hell away from Cass because she's a despicable woman. It's not sinking in yet, but it will. I just have to process it. This is going to be a process. Is that Cass? It's not going to end well.
Have it.
What?
White wine?
Yeah.
You're sure?
My what?
Loser leg. Welcome, Ponderosa.
Coming to Ponderosa, Cass is there. She remembered I love white wine. That's nice. But I was very firm and clear with her. I don't want to talk to Chaos Cass.
I know the game got divisive, and I have my opinions too.
So if we can just,
there's ice cream.
if we can just take the game and not talk about it, you know, because the Cass that I knew on Bayon, I really enjoyed. The Chaos Cass, it really bothered me. Just so you know. Everything's so raw for me right now, like it was for you a few days ago. And the whole Sierra Cass thing, I can't deal with that. I don't want any Chaos Cass, or else it's not going to be pretty.
When Savage came in, he said, you know, he liked me until Chaos Cass came out. And he really liked that person, and he wants me to be that person. And then I thought, I was never Chaos Cass to him.
I had a very different style of play. You don't respect it.
I respect it. I don't want to have conflict here.
No. And we're just, we're two very different people. I don't want a second chance with Cass. She's not someone I would be friends with in real life.
Maybe his perception of me is just, I'm going to ask him when I feel he's ready and say, do you really think I ever did anything chaotic to you? Which would be something mean, in my opinion, not gameplay. I mean, certainly I'm going to throw you under the bus at Tribal when I know you're going to vote for me. That's the game. Which is what I did. When I knew he was voting for me, I told everyone he had deals with people. That's not chaos, that's Survivor.
There was a second there where I thought Probst was kidding. Like, there's no way. Every single twist in Survivor, I've gotten hammered. So I just shook it off, realized that it was meant to be. That was my destiny, second chance. I'll never really understand why. I'll make peace with it at some point. But it hurts.
talk about the Survivor gods because Survivor is, just my opinion, is probably 35% physical ability. I mean, you have to be really tough in challenges and being able to compete. Probably 35% mental toughness, including the ability to strategize and read people and manipulate. It's a game of manipulation. And then there's 30% that I think is the Survivor guys. So I'm a spiritual guy, and I think all the craziness that happens on Survivor, there's a puppeteer up there, or maybe there's a tribe up there, Survivor gods that are saying, here's what we want to happen. I'm just getting along really well with Cass. So what I said earlier about, we'll be acquaintances, want her to stay away from me. That was true when I first got out of the game. It was very raw. Now she's a nice lady.
I don't want to make anything unpleasant. I want us to have fun. We're stuck together for the next few weeks. I don't have to be right, and if it doesn't make him, if he doesn't want to talk game, I don't want to talk about things he doesn't want to talk about.
So I am a little surprised that I enjoyed her company as much yesterday. And, she's a kick in the pants.
I had a crush on Savage from Pearl Islands because I was in law school and he was like the hot, kind of angst-ridden lawyer in his boxers, like, you guys, man, I love the angst-ridden ones because I just want to bring him some fun. It's like a challenge.
That's cool.
And then I get here and I meet him.
Uh-oh, here goes honeymoon's over.
I think he sees the game like I do. It's relative to the player. We have to look at each person, how they can win the game. And then we're both just a little bit evil. And you got it in you.
I do have it in me. I don't like it. We're good buddies, and the jury will never be the same. It's gonna be hilarious.
There's never been two lawyers.
Oh,
two trial lawyers.
This is going to be the most in-depth, fascinating analysis of a jury vote in the history of Survivor.
Or it's going to be a total shit show.
Could go either way.